So I guess like you have your demands, which gets the kind of value from the planning tools. But on the supply side, is how are you kind of acquiring supply?
So weddings the most lucrative business for hospitality business and has the longest lead time and has the largest basket size. So the whole hospitality industry would love more wedding business on general. The vast majority of businesses do. So what will happen is a couple will inquire to a venue, and then the venue uh, will see a lot of information about that couple because we know huge amounts about them. If they're not already registered with us, we just say, choose a password and you can reply to this couple, and that's how we get our acquisition. And then there's lots of opportunities for them to better target couples. They can say, I want to fill up my Thursdays in 2024 to couples with this budget who've only got 100 guests. Um, we're able to do that, which is incredibly useful for the businesses. And then that goes on. That's maybe talking more for venues, but then for someone like photographers, they can say, I want to target couples who are getting married at this certain venue, which is incredibly unique for them, and it creates this big network effect, and it's incredibly valuable for the couples because they're getting really valuable. They're getting highly targeted recommendations rather than just sort of noise. They're not just looking at, a lot of previous stuff has been like search for a photographer by zip code, but photographers travel. Who cares where they live? Like, you want to know, can they come to you? And that's where we sort of moved it into the next generation.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Sounds like it has a interesting kind of network effect, with so many different providers that could be involved with each, I guess, wedding that's being planned. So on that note, yeah, like how many providers could be, part of one wedding that they kind of connect through Bridebook?
The average wedding is 13 to 19 businesses involved in it. So, we could all go around the circle. You'd be able to name them all, but the car, the cake, the flowers, there's all that world, and you can go bigger and bigger. We had a groom recently whose partner loved dinosaurs, so he arranged a robotic velociraptor to join them for their first dance on the dance floor. So maybe they had 20 suppliers, but and weddings, a lot due to social media, the average wedding budget's doubled. I think Pinterest now has 19 billion wedding photos on it, some crazy number like that. So people, dream big, experience economy, and a lot of that gets pushed into showing off your identity through your wedding, and sky's the limit.